Looking good, MP. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here.
And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their seventh, and I can't even believe I'm saying this, seventh coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
yeah, they are.
It's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out...
My goodness. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. You put a little extra on that one.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Brown. Outside for Murray. From outside, off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. Here we're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Hands out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but it ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Doncic against Westbrook. Pass to Murray. And the rejection by MP. Down low. Right wing. Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. And Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, so just passed a note down to me on Dan here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face-off this spot.
And we cannot wait. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Lakers, number one.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Westbrook passes to Jokic, trying to get something going. Misses from close range.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. James in the post, defended by Gordon. And James with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Now, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic outside. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the dunk by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Jokic, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the dunk by MP. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 5.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Finney Smith passes to MP, and they double up MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to MP. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nuggets making a switch here. John Charles checked in. The Nuggets trail by 19. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. MP inside. He's got 11. Count it. Good. He's got 13.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
MP against Jokic. Over in the corner, Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wang's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Unable to get that one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Los Angeles on top. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Pickett in at the one. And the league continuing, Johns, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Charge has the open look. Off target with his three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Pickett, still scoreless. Pass to Chunchar. Here's Strother. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's MP. Driving the lane. It's good. MP's got 17.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Charge with it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pickett, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Here's Wang, and the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From the arc, and that one's good. Strother's got 6 in the quarter.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Murray outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint. Westbrook can't get it to go. L.A. is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jordan. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Here's MP. With the second effort. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by MP. To the inside with 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
Something Embiid's had to battle even before he reached the NBA, managing injuries. But when he's available and he's in the flow, he reminds me of myself, pretty unstoppable.
Of you. Let me see. Well, anyway, his absence leaves a big hole in the middle, like a donut. That reminds me of you.
Hey, don't say donut around Shaq unless you got one.
Is that one over there in that box?
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Denver Nuggets.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
You've got Hachimura. Wang out there with James. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Murray finds Gordon. Oh, good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. That one falls.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
MP kicks to James. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And stolen by LeBron. MP looking around. Out to Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 8.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And here's Westbrook. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. On the wing, Gordon. Six to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Gordon with the screen for Murray. To stop the run, Hachimura grabs the miss. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wang with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Outside for Murray. Three-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
To the inside. Over to the left wing. Jokic, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
To the paint. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 16 points for LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Down low, James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
The Nuggets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Gordon a screen. Here's Brown. Misses the 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the rejection by MP. To the middle. He's looking for LeBron and finds him.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
To the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Jokic against MP. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Gordon with a screen on Reeves. Here's Westbrook. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
He's checked in for the Lakers. Shake Milton comes in for Austin Reeves. And a switcher also for Denver. Strother's checked in. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Hayes. MP comes in for James. Connect, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
So on the floor for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3. To the paint, here's Jokic. And the rejection by MP. And that one, good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
Watch basketball for another 30 years, and I see that again.